it's Nathan Crosby with the Brooks Bandits. Joining me today is number 37 forward for the Brooks Bandits, Nolan Thompson. Nolan, on Family Day, you scored a huge goal against the Dragons to break a 2-2 tie. It proved to be the game winner. You did it in front of 2,000 fans. How did that feel?
Honestly, it felt pretty great. The atmosphere yesterday was pretty insane. I mean, I've never played in front of a crowd that big before, and scoring that kind of goal, the noise in there was pretty crazy, and it felt pretty good for sure.
Now, the Bandits are headed into the playoffs. It looks like you guys are going to be the second seed in the South Division. Why is it still important, though, in these final games of the regular season to treat them just as important as you did on Family Day?
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while now. These games don't really mean anything in the standings, but it's all for us just to fine-tune our game and kind of work out the kinks heading into playoffs. So they are still really important.
So you played 3 seasons for the Okotoks Oilers. What would it mean to you to play them in the playoffs and beat them?
Everything. Honestly, like this whole year, that's kind of been the goal for me personally, is I would love to beat Okotoks, and that would be the sweetest revenge ever, and there'd be no place I'd rather do it than Brooks.
They definitely have a good team in Okotoks. What would it take to beat them?
Honestly, everyone. I mean, every time we've played them this year, it seems like everyone's been a little scared and slow out the gate, but we just need to play with some confidence, and we can beat these guys. I mean, we've got the depth that no one else in the league has, so I think we can get them.
Well, you're in your 4th season in the AJHL, your first in Brooks. What is one thing you've learned in your first season with the Bandits?
Well, Brooks is definitely a lot different than Okotoks. The fans are way better. I mean, the fact that the amount of people, you can get 2,000 people to come to a game on Family Day, it shows exactly that. And you go around town, everyone knows who you are. It's really special, and I really enjoy my time here.
Outside of hockey, what has been your favorite thing about playing in Brooks this season?
I've actually done a lot of ice fishing this year. Me and Shane Bear, we've head out almost every Sunday, and it's something I've never done before. And my billets live on a farm, so that's also different, living in Calgary all the time. And it's just a slower, more quiet life, and I really like it.
And getting any bites?
Of course.
You have 481 career penalty minutes in the AJHL. Why can't you just get along with people?
Honestly, I don't even know. I'd like to think I'm a nice person. When I get on the ice, my instincts take over, and I can't control myself sometimes.
There's like an inner thing in you that just, it comes out on the ice and just turns you into a demon.
It is, honestly. I turn into a mean person. I don't like it, but I don't know.
But you're pretty well-spoken, Nolan. Would you ever consider a career in broadcasting sports?
Well, actually, maybe. I did some color commenting back in Okotoks with Gino DePaoli. It was pretty fun, but I don't know. It's a little nerve-wracking for my liking, so probably not.
So you like to ice fish, you like to broadcast sports, but when you look at what you want to do with your future, your career, where will we see Nolan Thompson in a few years?
You know, that's a good question. I don't even know yet, but I've thought about taking psychology in school down the road and seeing where that takes me, maybe becoming a psychologist, but other than that, I'm really not too sure.
Okay, now for some fun questions. I'm going to put you on the spot here, Nolan. You're from Calgary. Can you name all your fellow Calgarians on the Brooks Bandits?
All right, me, Louis Jamernick, Ryan Baker. Is there one more?
Yes, there is. You've mentioned him already in this conversation. Your fishing buddy, Shane Bear. Now, there was a bonus point for the head coach, Ryan Papuano.
Of course. I would know.
Which leads me into my next question. Can you spell Papuano?
No. P-A-P-I-O-U. No clue.
If this were a spelling bee, I would have cut you off right there because you missed the A. No worries.
That's my bad.
Okay, so your last name is Thompson. Let's see how well you know your famous Thompsons. I'm going to say a famous Thompson, and you have to tell me why they're famous, their profession, okay?
All right.
Tristan Thompson.
Did he not play for the Bandits years ago, and he's at Fairbanks now?
He did. Actually, there's 2 famous Tristan Thompsons. That wasn't the one I was thinking of, but yes, the Bandits did have a Tristan Thompson.
Basketball player. Okay, yeah. Basketball player?
Do you know what team?
No clue.
He plays for the Cavaliers, and I believe he's with one of the Kardashians, so you must not be keeping up with the Kardashians.
I really don't. That's my bad.
No worries. On to the next one. Hunter S. Thompson.
No clue.
He is a writer. There's a movie called Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's kind of a weird movie, but it's about him, so I recommend it.
Yeah, no, I would consider myself a movie freak, but I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's a different kind of movie. And then, how about Tiny Thompson?
Familiar, but no clue.
He was a hockey goalie for the Boston Bruins like a long time ago. So those were hard. There wasn't a lot. You could be on your way to being the most famous Thompson. So Nolan, thanks for doing this.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nathan.